And I'm back, guys, with another MMA breakdown and picks. UFC Vegas 107. I mean, guys, it's a decent card. I mean, I'm excited for it. I mean, one more sleep for me, then we there. I mean, the main event. I mean, there's a lot on the line with this fight because the winner could fight for the belt next. So I'm super excited for that fight for the main event. When I say, hey, let's get straight to the first fight. The first fight of the night. We got Ardelene versus Dos Santos. I mean, Alice Aldani, man, even though she's lost her two fights in the UFC, she's like decent. I mean, she fought in the EFC before in South Africa. I've watched her fight, so she's decent enough. She got the striking, she got the grappling also. I mean, Dos Santos also decent striking. I mean, this fight could go either way. It could be a split. I might want to go to Alice because I was more impressed with her fights in the UFC than Dos Santos, but Dos Santos is the favorite. But I might go with Adeline with the underdog. She might get the job done, but could be a split, could go either way. Next fight got Oki versus Azrael. I mean, Oki's had two different opponents. I mean, last fight I was picking against him against Medoris, but in this fight I feel like he could get the job done. Lost his first fight in UFC. Azrael first fight in UFC. I mean, he looked good in the contender series. Looked really, really good. So I mean, good striking. But I want to pick Oki and Oki. I mean, who mix it up and get the job done, either by decision or by finish. Next fight we got Giles versus Gustafsson. I mean, Giles, man. I mean, I've always been a fan of Giles. I don't want to lie. I've always been a fan of Giles. I mean, he's always had really, really good striking. He can also mix it up right now. Also, I'm surprised that he fought in the middleweight division before. Now he's in welterweight. I feel like that's his weight. That's his weight. His chin was kind of questioned because he's taken a lot of punishment before. So that's why I want to pick Gustafsson because Gustafsson, he's a pressure fighter. He's going to be on his face the whole time, and I feel like he'll get the job done either by finish. But Giles, I've always liked his style, but I just feel like Gustafsson, he's gonna want to make a statement. He's gonna make a statement by finish. Next fight, what? Livet versus Holloway. I got Livet. I feel like Livet, although both fighters are kind of similar with the style, but Livet is more of a grappler. Holloway also can mix it up, but he's a more better striker in my opinion. But I want to pick Livet here. I feel like he'll mix it up. I feel like he's also got a chin. He can take a punch. He'll be on his face. Mix it up, get the grappling. Either get a submission or get a decision. But he also got a finish not so long ago. So Livet is improving his striking, but I feel like he'll get the job done here either by submission or by a really, really dominant decision when using his grappling. Next fight, this is one of the closest fights in the night, man. You got Filho versus Nascimento. Both guys are kind of similar. Both guys like to take it to the ground. I mean, I feel like Filho has the better striking. I feel like Filho has the better striking. Although Nascimento, I mean, his grappling, I feel like it's better. He hasn't fought in like 2 years. Filho, although he also hasn't fought in a long time, he's got like a 1 year layoff. That's the thing. That's why I'm kind of aging towards Filho. I feel like also his striking is a bit better. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards him. And he's fought before. He's fought like last year. Like Nascimento 2 year layoff. That's a long time and close fight. But I'm kind of leaning towards Filho because of the layoff and also of the striking. I feel like he's got the better striking. I feel like he want to keep on the feet as much as he can. And then also mix it up with Nascimento. He's the better grappler. But I want to side towards Filho by decision or by submission. Nascimento might gas also in the later rounds. That's my other thinking in this pick. Next fight, we got Reese versus Tudorovic, man. I mean, he's been in the UFC for a long time. He's got some wins. He's got a lot of losses. I mean, I don't trust his chin. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards Zachary Reese. Zachary Reese, although he got finished last fight, but I just feel like there's more to him than Todorovic. I feel like if Todorovic loses this fight, I feel like his cut. Reese, I feel like he hasn't fought as much in the UFC, but I also feel like there's more to him. There's more star power to him. He can make a better run than Todorovic. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards Zachary Reese by finish. I feel like first round or second round finish for Reese, and we'll get the job done here. Next fight, we've got Vieira versus Chazon. I mean, Chazon, I've never been a fan of Chazon, but um, the more she's fought in UFC, like she's gotten better. She's been a more exciting fighter. I mean, because before she wasn't an exciting fighter, she was really, really a boring fighter. But I feel like she's getting better. With more fights that she's taking, she's getting a little bit better, and I feel like she'll get the job done here. She'll mix it up really, really well. Her striking has improved. I feel like Vieira also can stuff takedowns, but I feel like Chazon's pressure and momentum and being on her face, pressure, will eventually get that takedown, and then she'll grind out a decision or even get a submission. But I just feel like Chazon will grind it out and get the decision win over Vieira. Next fight, Dustin Jacoby versus Bruno Lopez. I mean, Bruno Lopez, a pressure fighter, really, really good win in his first UFC fight. But I just feel like Dustin Jacoby, experienced guy. I liked his comeback last time, got the finish. I feel like Dustin Jacoby, he's still a player in the light heavyweight division. He's still a player, although he can't make a run to get that belt, but I just feel like he's still a player. He's still a decent fighter. I've always been a fan of Dustin Jacoby. Really, really good kickboxer. Really, really good striking. Can mix it up also. Got a good team around him. So I feel like he'll get the job done here, either by decision or finish. One thing that I don't like about Dustin Jacoby, gets too comfortable. Once he gets too comfortable when he's winning the fight, that's when he gets caught. Most of the fights that he's lost in the UFC is when he gets too comfortable, then he gets caught, or he gasses out, or he gets too comfortable, then he loses those fights. So that's my thinking with him. Sometimes he just has to stay calm, stay composed, do what he's doing, and then he'll get the job done here by decision or by late finish. Next fight, we got Billy Golf versus Brahimaj. This is another really, really close fight. But I got Golf here. I mean, Brahimaj, one thing about him, he want to pressure Golf. He want to pressure him and try and grind out a decision, or try to get it to the ground and possibly get like a submission. There's a chance there, but I just feel like Golf, good boxer. I just feel like he has to stuff the takedowns. If he stuff the takedowns, I feel like he's close to winning the fight, and I feel like he will. I feel like he would stuff the takedowns and get the job done, either by finish or decision. I feel like Golf will get the job done in this fight. Next fight, co-main event. I'm excited for this fight. Gamrot versus Ludwig Klein. I mean, Gamrot, man, I mean, he's fought the who's in the division. I mean, his fight against Dan Hooker was amazing. I didn't expect that fight to be that great. I expected Dan Hooker to win, but that wasn't a really, really exciting fight. And he did it for the fans, and I appreciate Gamrot for doing that. Like, he showed some decent striking against Dan Hooker, and he's gonna show it again here against Ludwig Klein. One thing he has to mix it up really, really early in the fight, because Klein is a really, really explosive striker, good kickboxer, good takedown defense. But I also feel like Gamrot's pressure, he's going to be on his face the whole time. I feel like he'll eventually get those takedowns, win the points to get the decision, because Gamrot's got a chin. So he's got a chin. Klein could get a finish, but I just feel like Gamrot's pressure, Ludwig hasn't fought the talent that Gamrot is. So I got Gamrot by decision, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ludwig Klein clinches it, because he's a good fighter also. But I got Gamrot by decision. Main event time, Erin BlanchField versus Maycee Barber. Really, really good fight. I mean, Maycee Barber, I mean, the UFC have been pushing her, and now she's shining. She's been really, really looking good. Her striking's always been looking good. Her grappling and everything. So she's got power. That's one thing that Erin has to watch out for. Erin's got technical boxing, technical striking, but Maycee Barber's got more power. Erin BlanchField has to be on her face, has to use the jab like she did before in all her fights that she's won. Mix up the grappling, because I remember her striking against Jessica Andrade. She looked decent there, so she has to do that, mix up the grappling and everything, and just grind it out. Could be a split this fight, because Maycee Barber's power could win her points in the round. So yeah, I got Erin BlanchField by decision though. Those are my prediction, guys. Let's get it.